right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Kelsey, if you don't already know, and welcome to Rise Well, Ground into Gratitude. I created Rise Well as a morning practice for me, but really wanted to share it with the rest of the world because it's really all about starting your day, setting intention, connecting in with your breath, and getting some gentle movement going to really infuse your intentions into your body. And it's a way to really connect in that is efficient and simple, and really be able to find that connection before you step out into the world. So today's class in particular is really focused on finding center, getting really grounded and connected in with your body, and then being able to move with intention through the rest of your day. So Rise Well has three main pillars, which is breath work, getting really settled into your body, getting your nervous system a little bit more regulated, and then setting an intention through journaling. So make sure that you have a notebook or a journal close by. And then we're going to move and we're going to infuse our intentions that we set in with the journaling practice into our body, specifically really focusing on that spinal activation and alignment and connection, because our spine houses our central nervous system and really connects our brain to the rest of our body. So without further ado, let's get going. If you haven't already, I want you to find a comfortable seat. You can also do this lying down if you want to do it lying down. But we want to first just find our breath. So if you're seated, place your hands at your knees and shut your eyes here. And as you shut your eyes, I want you to find your breath. So just that simple awareness of how you're breathing, where your inhale goes in your body. Maybe your inhale is really shallow this morning. Maybe it's already really deep. And then find your exhale. And as you just find and become more aware of your breath, I want you to just deepen into it. So take a fuller, deeper, more expansive inhale in through your nose. Allow your diaphragm to drop and expand. Allow your lungs to expand. And then with your exhale out through your mouth. Get as empty as possible. And really have it be a full, powerful, emptying exhale. And then let's just stay with that breath for now. So inhale, big breath in through your nose. Be as expansive as you can with your inhale breath. And then really long, complete exhale out through your mouth. Good. Let's do one more slow, deep breath together. So inhale in through your nose. And then long exhale out through your mouth. Good. Now stay with that breath pattern. I'm going to cue us into where we're going to go next. We're going to take it into some box breathing. So still same, full inhale in through the nose, full exhale out through the mouth, but it's counted, and we're going to add a pause or a hold at the top of the inhale and at the bottom of the exhale. So today I'm going to go with a 5-count breath, and I'm going to count us through for a while, and then I'm going to set in a visualization for you and let you breathe on your own for a few minutes. So from here, let's just start with that inhale of our first box breath. So I want you to take an inhale in through your nose for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath, let it suspend for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. 5, 4, 3, get as empty as possible. 2, and 1. Sit in that sense of emptiness for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit in the emptiness. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale again. Allow your lungs to expand. Allow your body to feel as big as possible with that inhale breath. And then hold it. Let it suspend. Let that breath circulate through your entire system. And then as you exhale, go slow. Let it all release evenly. Get as empty as possible. And then I want you to sit in that sense of emptiness for just a moment here. Good. I'm going to do one more count with you, and then I'm going to add on that visualization. Inhale in through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Be empty. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now I want you to continue the box breath on your own pace. If you want to give yourself a little bit of a challenge, see if you can extend your count to 6, to 7, to 8. Play with it. And I want you to feel like you're maybe pushing on your edges a little bit. So challenge yourself. Get into that space of maybe feeling a little bit of discomfort before you take another inhale or exhale. And now with that, I'm going to add in a little bit of a visualization. I want you to now really tap in and become aware of your spine. So with your inhale breath, I want you to feel and into the sense of lengthening through your spine. So crown of head, really lengthening up towards the ceiling. Imagine your head is almost like a balloon filled with helium, and it can't help but rise. And as your head rises, there's space that is created between each of your vertebrae. And on your hold, I want you to really tap into feeling that sense of expansion, that widening of your body, that widening of your aura, getting as big as possible. And then with your exhale breath, I want you to really visualize coming back into center. So really connecting to your core. I'm a Pilates teacher first, so I always want to come back to my core. So the exhale, we bring everything back to center. We become more grounded into our bodies. And then with the breath hold on the exhale, on that sense of emptiness, I want you to stay with that sense of groundedness and being centered in your body. So with whatever count you're doing right now with your box breath, 5, 6, 7, wherever you're at, place your focus on your spine. That inhale expands and lengthens your spine. You tap into it even more on the hold. And then the exhale draws you back to center, brings you back to your core, brings you back into your midline. And with the out hold, you really tap into that even more. Good. Now I'm going to count for us one more time to bring it all back together. So let's all take a nice inhale breath in through our nose for 5, 4, 3, 2. Feel that length through your spine. Hold. Let it circulate. Stay in that really tall, expanded state as you hold your breath. And then exhale, come back to center. Pull everything into your heart, pull everything into your core. And then I want you to sit in that sense of emptiness here for a moment. Good. And I actually want us to do one more round together. It's feeling really good for me. So inhale, take that big, expansive breath in through your nose. Sit tall, feel that length, bring awareness into your spinal column, create space there. Hold the breath, let it circulate, let it suspend through your body. And then let's exhale, let it all go, come back to center, find your sense of groundedness, find your sense of connection and depth in your body. Good. Okay, so let's open our eyes. And from here, grab your journal, grab your notebook. I am going to read the journal prompt for you. We'll also add it in the chat, and if you're joining us later after the live is over, we will also have the journal prompt in our description. So the journal prompt for today: from a place of feeling grounded and centered in my body, what do I want to move toward today? What kind of energy do I want to bring with me? So I'll read it one more time. From a place of feeling grounded and centered in my body, what do I want to move towards today? And what kind of energy do I want to bring into the day with me? And if this doesn't resonate at all, or you can't really think of anything, try to write a few things that you might be thankful for or grateful for. We're really focused on gratitude right now with this series, so I want you to really tap into what you might be grateful for as well. And then as you're writing this, I also want you to tap into what those feelings or sensations might be in your body. So the energy that you want to bring into your day today, what does that feel like in your body as you are writing this out in your journal? Good. I'm going to check the chat really quick as you all write. I just want to make sure that you all can hear me. Great. So take your time. We're going to be here for a couple minutes. I am going to write with you. And I'm going to read that again. From a place of feeling grounded and centered in my body, what do I want to move toward today, and what kind of energy do I want to bring with me? Let's take another minute or so to wrap it up. And again, as you're writing this, and as you're wrapping up especially, let's start to think about what that feels like in your body. How do you maintain that in your system as you move into the day? And what is the felt experience that one word might create for you in your body? Okay, so I'm gonna set my notebook aside. I gotta check the time. And we are gonna start moving. You can stay seated facing me. I am actually gonna turn to the side and move my meditation cushion out of the way. And we're gonna start in a cross-legged position. And I want you to go right foot in front of the left if that is accessible to you. And I want you to place your hands at your knees. So as I mentioned in class at the beginning in our intro, a lot of this movement is very spine focused. We want to get flowing and moving through our spine to activate that energy and awareness and really tap into our nervous system. So we're going to start with flexion and extension of the spine. Take an inhale breath in, look up, lift up, find that inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna roll on your sit bones and roll back. Good, so just a simple inhale and exhale. And if you have any back issues at all, I want you to move in a way that feels good for your body. And this is for everyone. This class, Rise Well in general, is about finding that sense of autonomy and sovereignty in your body. You truly don't need me. This is something that you can create on your own. And the goal is for it to feel good and get you really connected into your body. So from here, we're gonna add on a little bit more movement. So you're gonna tuck, scoop, roll back with that exhale. And now I want you to dive forward and then really lengthen up, lift up, lift up. So it's a little bit bigger. Tuck, scoop, roll back, and then dive it forward. And with your right leg in front of your left, you might feel a little bit more of a stretch into the right hip and glute. So feel into that, and we're going to switch our leg positioning here in a moment. Good, one more. And really play with that spinal alignment. Good, let's switch. Let's go left in front of right, same thing, and now we'll feel a little bit more of that release in our left glute and hip. Dive forward, lengthen it up. My left side is a lot tighter than my right today. Dive it forward and then lift it on up. Good, tuck, scoop, roll back. Dive forward, press down through those legs and then lengthen it up. Good, one more. And find your posture, sit tall. I want you to bring your arms over your head. Roll out your wrists, roll out your neck. You can move your spine in whatever way that feels good for you. And we're gonna now do some spinal twist or rotation. So reach up, look up, lift up. On your exhale breath, twist to your right, bring your hands wide, tap the floor. Good, inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, twist left and up and right. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. Inhale, come to center. Remember our theme of class today is really finding center, getting grounded and connected into our bodies first. Twist and lift and twist. Inhale up, find that extension, exhale, twist. Good, let's just do a couple more on each side. You can go as fast or slow as you want here. And again, I'm gonna remind you, this is about whatever feels good in your body. This is not being perfect in your movement. I want you to rotate in a way that feels good for you. Good, now let's restack it up. Interlace your fingers behind your head. And we're gonna go into lateral side bending. So you're gonna drop your elbow down over to the left and bring it up, dip elbow to the right. And I want you to sort of imagine that you are working between two panes of glass in front and in back of your body right now, right? So it's a direct translation, a direct tilt, right or left. And then in just a moment, we're going to add a little bit more movement. So I want you to drop down over to your right. You're gonna round and scoop your spine forward and then bring it around to the left, and then you're gonna reverse that. Down, scoop, around and up. Down, scoop, around and up. Good, stay with that. Your spine should now finally be waking up here. We should feel a little warmth and some heat. I have a light directly on me, so I'm definitely feeling some heat. Good. Now from here, I want you to sit on up, bring your legs out in front of you, but keep your knees bent. Let me move all of my notes and timer out of the way. And I want you to sit tall with knees bent in front of you. Take an inhale breath in Exhale, tuck, scoop, round. You can keep your hands at your thighs for now. We're going to take them off in a second. And as I mentioned, today's focus is finding center, right? And then moving with intention out into the rest of our day. So we're going to do a little bit more core work. Not long, we're almost done here, but I want to get more connected to our center and to our core. Cool. Okay, so from here, bring the arms out in front of you. Let's just do a couple with the arms out without the assistance of having our hands at our thighs. And again, do what feels good for you. If this doesn't feel great today, totally fine. Stay with your hands at your thighs. But we're gonna add on. So roll back, pause, hold. Get that scoop, feel the connection to your core. I want you to inhale, open your arms. Find that sense of expansion again. Exhale, pull the energy back into your center. Inhale, open it. Exhale, pull it into center. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull that energy in. Let's go for 3. And 2. And last one. Bring it forward, round it forward, restack it up, and then we're gonna roll it back and come down onto our forearms. Keep your knees bent. So we're here, find that scoop. We're gonna twist right to left. So just go side to side. And this should help release the low back a bit. Try to not dump into your shoulders, but I want you to lift up and out of your shoulders and find that twist through mid back, low back, chest stays open. When I practiced this earlier this morning, I had a massive release in my low back and it felt so good. Good, so come to center, hold here. Stay in this position. I want you to extend your left leg out long. You're gonna point your toe, exhale, lift your leg, flex and lower. So getting a little articulation and energy and awareness through our feet. We have not touched on them yet today, and they are so important for staying grounded and connected, especially as we step out into the world. So find that point, flex, and articulation of your foot, and it's an exhale as you lift the leg, inhale as you lower. One more. Good, and then you're gonna bend that knee in, extend the right leg out, exhale, lift. Flex, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, flex and lower. Good. Stay with that full foot articulation. Let's go for 3. And 2. And last one. Bring it up. And then bring it down. Awesome. From here, take a seat up. Extend your legs out in front of you. Bring your hands behind you for some support. And I just want you to tap out, shake out your legs really quick. Again, bringing some awareness, connection, energy into our legs before we step out into the world. Tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. Good. Now from here, flex your feet. I'm going to have you take your right leg, bend it over, and we're just going to finish up here with one more spinal twist. You're going to grab the knee or hook your elbow around your knee, and I want you to twist and look to your right. And really twist tall through your spine. Find that length through the crown of your head. Look over your right shoulder. Good. And then let's switch. Left is going to come over right. Hook right elbow around. And as you twist, I want you to spiral upward and breathe. Good. And now let's all come back to one final seated position together. You can cross your legs, and we're going to do one final breath. So shut your eyes, and I want you to bring that sense of awareness of what your intention was back into your system. So if you came up with one word for your day today, of the energy that you wanted to feel, the energy that you wanted to bring into your day, tap into that word, bring it into your awareness. Take a big, full, expansive breath in through your nose, really focusing on that felt sensation. that felt experience of your intention. And then I want you to exhale, powerfully let it all go. Beautiful. Open your eyes, and we are complete. Thank you again so much for joining me for Rise Well, Ground into Gratitude. And I hope that you're able to take the feeling that you're feeling now, and I hope that you're feeling much better and more connected in your body than how you felt at the beginning of class. And I hope that you're able to take that into the rest of your day. And I appreciate you joining me, and I will see you soon.